I'm here in a parking lot waiting for a guy with a collection.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's see what we get. So here we go, this whole thing. Some binders, boxes. There's a lot of stuff here. 300. Okay, here it is. I got this for $300. I don't know, there's not many rares. It's gonna be tough to pull my money out of this. Most of it's coming in the form of this Dominaria full set and then some. Let's get into it. Okay, so this collection is too huge and too much of a pain in the ass, and it's not that exciting, so I'm not gonna show the whole disassembly, but I'll show you pieces as I go along. All right, I know it's loud in here, but I'm gonna start on this collection. I'm gonna go through these boxes right here because they are pretty much what they say on the box. So yeah, we'll start there. All right, so these are organized. This is very combed through stuff. I've gotten a few cards. These haven't been combed through. This is what I've pulled out so far. Yeah, we're working on these mixed fat pack storage boxes now. All right. Oh my God, so while I'm batching today, I sorted all these. There's very little value that came out of all of this. Like some of these are buy listable, but okay, what we have here is the remnants of sorting. These are some rares I have to go through. These are rares and buy listables. I have to go through the older cards. One lone unlimited card. Got a bunch of like land packs and such. A lot of bulk rares. This collection was tough. So over here, you had a box full of like Tempest and Alliances green cards, nothing good. And then the set of Dominaria. So yeah, I'm gonna go over what we got in a few minutes. All right, here we are again, and this collection cost me $300. If you remember when I was with Kylan it's been a while now since you're seeing this video, maybe a month back in videos, but I was with Kylan at the flea market. I found a box that somebody else had bought from somebody at the flea market. Well, this collection came from the original owner of that box. And damn, this was tough. It was $300. Beyond this binder and one box that had most of the rares, it was tough pulling value. I went through thousands of cards in bulk, like serious bulk that he had seriously picked through, okay? Like, there were no rat colonies from Dominaria, and dude had a lot of Dominaria, you know what I mean? So there were a couple of them put aside, but clearly there should have been more to buy list. Okay, so here is just, this is going to be tough. Let me move these boxes out of the way. Let's put them over here. That's a lot of shadows I just made, but yeah, well, I can't figure out how to do this without making shadows. As you can see, this is a full set of Dominaria with a lot of it being foil. Every time there's a foil, there's a regular one behind it. There's mythic foils, there's rare foils, there's even this that looks like a kind of a misprint, I guess. If you see that, it's like smeared with black ink. There's too much of it. Anyway, there's a lot of foils. There's a lot of rares. It's the entire set of Dominaria, including, where are you? Because if it wasn't there, it wouldn't be worth it. You got your Mox Amber. And not only is it a set, but it's almost two sets of Dominaria, including second Mox Amber. So this is probably like $200 to $300 in retail value itself. It's probably a good $100, $150 to buy list. I'm not going to buy list it, so it's kind of like a sunk funds moment until I do something with this. This I'm going to keep together. I may pull it out and like put it into a box, but I'm going to keep it together as a set. Okay. So that's a Dominaria OG set. Pretty cool, right? This is $1 to $5 cards. As you will see, I don't know the order of this, I just kind of put them aside. Like, this is good value. When you're talking a set like this where you need to pull every piece of value, like, see, every one of these Mystic Sanctuaries and Deafening Silences, these were $5 at one point, were put aside in a special part near the I guess near the like rares or expensive cards, or cards that he thought were expensive, you know. So yeah, Zendikar's Royal is a couple of bucks. So all these are major buy listable cards that I will buy list. I'm not going to include a lot of these pricing here. I mean, you get the gist, right? Okay. So I'm just trying to find where that pile ends. Okay. Probably there. More buy listable. Like, these are like 50 cents a piece or some crap. But, you know, it's worth pulling out. It's worth pulling all these out. You can get a few dollars or, like, you know, 50 cents for each one of these cards. So, you know, like I'm saying, this is the type of stuff that makes most buys worth it, is the low end. You'd be surprised. Okay. I assume that this is the more valuable stuff. So this is like more buy listable stuff. This is the type of stuff that I had to go through all of these cards. I mean, not the rares, clearly, but I had to go through all those cards and find, like, oh, double major. No, sorry. Soul Herders, Defiles, Ephemerates. There were a lot of them. And these are like a buck each or something like that on the buy list. And, like, you know, if there's a lot of them, you should be taking it out. Because I thought this was going to be a little tougher than it turned out to be to pull out value. These snow-covered lands are a couple of bucks each. Okay. This is some of the more valuable of that group, I assume. Yeah. Heartstones, Rainbow Veils, more Dandans. 4 revised, 6 revised Evil Presences, Flickering Ward. Some rares, Counterspell. Okay. And now, this is the more, the better cards from that whole deal. Oh, okay. First of all, there was a Vraska this was clearly shot with something. This was a few bucks, but not anymore. I think these are just foils, nothing too crazy, but, you know, it's cool. There's a lot of M25 foils. They're all in great shape. All these foils are in excellent shape. Iconic Masters, so this will be put aside. Masters foils, I'm always happy to get. There is a deck. There's a lot of sealed, like, land packs and stuff like this. So, there you go. A deck sealed. There was a few decks that he had just, like, kind of left together, and I didn't even count that in the value, but it's there. Amongst the older cards, this was really all that had value, and it was already set aside, so he knew what he had here. A couple of dollar cards. Nothing crazy, but again, most of these are near mint, and it does add up. There's a lot of counter spells from Tempest. You know, so this wasn't that bad. It wasn't that great. This is kind of like what you should expect from a $300 buy. You make a couple of dollars, but it's gonna be a lot of work. This is you know, this was a lot. This was at least 2 days of sorting. Okay, hold on. There we go. So let's look at the bigger cards like Uro, Thoughtseize. We had one lone unlimited card. Underworld Breach ×2. Repeal, Relentless Rats foil, Rogue's Passage foil. These are good common and uncommon foils. This is a good common foil as well. Rat Colony. Thassa's Oracle, Natural Order. If it wasn't for those cards, I wouldn't have bought this. For real. I don't know why these two piles are separated, but I'll keep them separated. This is a couple of dollars. This is like, okay. I guess this is like the in-between value. And then the lower end, but common value. Like, this is a $10 common, uncommon. This is crazy. Mind Crank. Pitiless Plunderer is like $5. These are like $5. So this is solid value for just buy listing right here, which is what I'm going to do with that. So yeah, we got some solid value here, guys. Like, I think I'm going to buy list all this. And keep this guy. Maybe, let's see what else we got here. Uro, they're just going to reprint, and it's the basic version. Same thing with those. That and that. So I'll keep these for my collection. And most of everything else I will buy list. I'll keep the foils, you know. So that's what I do with these things. And you know, some things like this I'm gonna hold on to for trading at Vegas, because it's a little bit more valuable, and you know, it's better to trade for higher end stuff with more value, because a lot of people won't give you worthwhile value for your lower end stuff. Especially when you're trading for something that's good, you know. So, yeah, I keep Portal stuff too at the moment. It's kind of rare. I don't see it often, so that's why I keep it. Yeah, so this was $300. Let me know what you think. It included that binder, the Dominaria binder and everything. Not bad. I'm okay with it. So remember to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this collection. Would you have bought it for $300? If you're going to buy any cards today, remember to use my TCG or eBay affiliate links. Otherwise, check out my Patreon. Take care. Have a lovely day, everyone.
Man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?